am Emma Eberhardt. I am a Master's of Science and Management student at Lehigh University, and I also attended undergrad at Lehigh, and I was a behavioral neuroscience major. And I'm also a student athlete on the women's lacrosse team here. At first, what kind of motivated me to apply was that I did get a 5th year of lacrosse from the COVID pandemic. So I kind of had an opportunity to play for a 5th year and then also pursue a master's degree, which was kind of a little bit of a silver lining of COVID. And then specifically, I'm so glad I decided to do the Master's in Management program because it really aligns perfectly with my career goals, as well as provides a ton of kind of professional development training, which is amazing. So it's really designed to give non-business undergrad majors a business background and to allow us to use both degrees in whatever industry we choose. So whatever undergrad major you were, it kind of allows you to seamlessly combine those 2 degrees and then succeed in whatever career path that you choose to do. I actually already have a role. It's kind of a healthcare, biotech, pharma consulting role. So it's for a company called Axtria. It's pretty tech focused, so they have a lot of AI solutions, and it really seamlessly combines both because I'm going to be working directly with biotech pharma companies in the Boston area, which is a great, amazing area for biotech right now. So I'll be working directly with those companies, kind of using my neuroscience background in kind of advising them and then on their business issues. So I'll be kind of more in the commercial space. So I'll be, working directly with these types of companies that I'm really interested in, and then also using the skills and everything I've learned from this Master's in Management program as well, which is really exciting. It's actually kind of a tangent, but originally when I was kind of like freshman, sophomore, I wanted to go to PA school. So more of like a medicine focus, something more clinical, but I had an experience recently where I worked at a lab at Harvard, and I kind of got to interact with more of the professionals in that lab rather than the kind of more scientific people. And I really, really loved interacting with them. I loved how they kind of were really knowledgeable about science, but then also had that business background. So I kind of pivoted a little bit, and this degree was really perfect for me just because it offers people like me. So there's a lot of engineering, there's a lot of science majors in my program. So kind of allows us to, again, use both, which is really awesome. Kind of our professional development course has really had a big impact on me. It's with Anna Halverson. She's our advisor. She's amazing. Technically, it's not a required course for the program. We have sessions in addition to our normal class periods, but there are really so many opportunities to become more of a professional and secure that really good role at a company that is a good fit for us. So I think Anna is so knowledgeable about every single industry and really gives us the confidence to go for what we want. So she sets up mock interviews for us, she gives us networking tips, kind of helps us with just general professionalism and reaching out to companies of interest. So I think she really, really helped me secure my role, and I could not be more thankful for her in that whole experience, which was just awesome. I actually ran kind of like a private lacrosse training company, you could say. But basically, I kind of set up times with parents, and we would go through lessons with their kids, and it was really awesome to kind of work with them directly and get to set up everything with them and do all of that kind of work. And then in the program, I think it kind of stems more into working directly with companies, which is amazing. So we get the opportunity to, in our capstone course, work directly with a company. So you get assigned to one, and then you get assigned a team, and you work on a project for them directly, which is a really, really good experience because we get to work directly with the executives who are super knowledgeable. So my team is actually Yingling. We get to work directly with the executives from Yingling and kind of have a direct dialogue with them while working on the project. So we got to tour the brewery, which was awesome, and then have a meeting with their marketing manager before we have started to work on their project, which is really awesome. 100%. I think it's really the knowledge that I've gained. We've taken pretty much every course and every aspect of business. So I think I didn't really have that kind of business acumen before. And now that I do, I think a lot of the problems that I'm going to be solving for these companies that I'm going to be working with in my position are just, I'm going to be able to solve just with everything that I've gained from the program. Yeah, 100%. I think we're together so often that we're so close. It's a pretty small class. It's about 15 of us. So we're together every day, 2-3 times a day for class. And it's really kind of a collaborative relationship. So we have a lot of presentations and projects that we work on. And it's really nice to have the same people and get to bounce ideas off them and work with them outside of class and just really develop that good relationship. So we'll give each other feedback on our presentations, that kind of thing, which is really amazing. And then we also have things outside of class that our advisor sets up for us, like bowling nights, that kind of thing, which is really, really fun and just kind of gives us an opportunity to bond a little bit more, especially since our program is a little bit more challenging. It's nice to have that kind of relief from it. So we're in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, in Lehigh. It's about an hour from Philly and an hour from New York. So it's in a really, really good location. We're about 15 minutes from New Jersey. So it's nice to have that kind of really good area for companies that we can work with, and then how we can interact with those executives. We can actually take those trips in our capstone course. We all get on a bus and go to the companies directly. And it's just such a good learning experience. And also being in Bethlehem, I've been here for 5 years and I chose to come back. It's a great, great area. There's the south side, which is where Lehigh is, and then there's the north side, which is really, really nice. There's a bunch of restaurants. It's beautiful. So I love being here. I couldn't pick a better place to go to college, honestly. For our capstone course, we have actually 2 teachers, and they've been teaching the same class for a very long time. So they have really good relationships with these companies already. The 3 companies for this year are Yingling, which is about an hour away in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. And then there's Amazon, which is really cool. And then Pratt & Whitney, which is kind of like an engineering company. And they kind of assign us to these companies based on our backgrounds. So he'll kind of split us up, put a couple engineers in each group, and then put a couple science majors in each group. So we have different perspectives and can perform better for the company. And it's really teaching us how to be professional because we're working directly with the executives. So we have to be on top of things. We have to be on time. We have to be delivering them a good product. And it's really helpful and such a good learning experience, I think. I think what surprised me is that I got so close with our class. Being a lacrosse player and having all that extra time commitment, I thought I was going to have to miss things and I wasn't going to be able to get as close with the people in the program. But it's just so nice to have a small group of people that all have the same goals and motivations. And I really, really appreciate having that bond. I think we're going to carry it through our entire careers and our entire lives, which is really awesome.